Back in November 2016, the glove case was introduced into CSGO, giving us another in-game item for us to waste hundreds of dollars on. This update changed the way people think about their inventories and sparked the great glove-knife combo, but just like the knife, if you want a sexy pair of gloves, it's gonna cost you hundreds, if not thousands of dollars. However, if you still want a pair of gloves and have a tight budget, you'll be happy you clicked on this video because I will be showcasing the best gloves in CSGO for under $100 US. Let me start off by saying that the prices of these gloves are from the Steam market at the time of making this video, so they might have changed if you are watching this at a later date. Let's start off by going through the three similar fingerless gloves in CSGO: the Broken Fang, the Hydra, and the Bloodhound gloves. These gloves are all very similar and are some of the cheapest in the game. One of the best options in this category is the Broken Fang Unhinged and Field Tested. These are a nice black glove that goes well with most inventories, and at Field Tested, there isn't too much wear. If you have a yellow themed inventory, the Broken Fang Yellow Banded might be a good option, but you'll have to settle for Battle Scarred, and they look a bit scuffed. For the Hydra gloves, a good option is the Emerald, and in field testing condition, it looks pretty decent. If you want a cleaner set of gloves, you can try out the Mangrove or the Rattler in minimal wear. These gloves are both pretty similar green choices and a good option if you want something with a lower float. And for the Bloodhound gloves, you are able to get the Snakebite, the Gorilla, or the Bronzed and Field Tested. Another fingerless option for gloves in CSGO are the hand wraps. For me, there's only one choice if you want to go with the hand wraps, and that's wrapping up your sweaty mitts with some fucking duct tape. At under $100 US, you can get a pair of these bad boys in Field Tested. If you guys hate looking at fingers, then maybe give the driver gloves a go. The big downside with the driver gloves is with only $100, you're likely to only be able to get them in Battle Scarred condition. In our price range, we can get the Lunar Weave in Battle Scarred, but they look really beat up. In my opinion, it's not worth getting the driver gloves if they are in Battle Scarred condition. They look kinda shit. If you like the camo look of the Convoy though, you can get a pair in Field Tested, which still look a bit rough, but not as bad as the Lunar Weave. And if you like the color green, you can go with the Racing Green gloves in minimal wear condition. I like these the best out of the driver gloves as they have the lowest float and look super sexy. But green might be a bit tough to fit into your inventory. I will quickly go through the Moto Glove category. The downside of these gloves is that we can only get them in Battle Scarred condition. I wouldn't recommend any of these gloves as they are pretty fucked up, but let's quickly go through the options. At our price range, we can get the Third Commando, the Eclipse, and the Transport in Battle Scarred condition. Out of these three, I would go with the Transport as the yellow color of the glove kind of blends in with the wear. Our last choice at $100 US are the Specialist gloves. Our only two choices are the Buckshot and the Forest DD Pat in Field Tested condition. These gloves are pretty much identical woodland camo themed gloves and a good choice if you like the Specialist glove. These would go nicely with a less flashy skin, giving it a nice realistic look. I'd also like to say this for you guys considering a cheap pair of gloves. For me, the best cheap option will always be the default CT and the default T-sided gloves. I've always preferred just to upgrade my knife instead of going for a pair of gloves, and the beauty of the default gloves is that they go great with all the skins. Well, I hope you liked at least one of these options. $100 is a pretty tight budget for a pair of gloves, but if you have a favorite, I would love to hear it down below in the comments. Thanks for watching.